Hey guys, are you looking to live in one of San Antonio's hottest spots? Well, Southtown's where it's at. We're here at the Playmore development. This is literally like 2 blocks from the river, walking distance to the tower. I'm looking right at it. You're walking distance to bars and restaurants, all the cool stuff, coffee shops. So we're going to go take a look at some of the hot spots. So let's go check it out. And keep watching to see how close we are to Tower Americas and Hemisphere Park. Here's a sneak peek. This could be the view from your front door.
Just wanted to give you a quick map overview for today, and we'll also be doing a drive tour alongside of this, but you can see right here, the red dot in the middle, that's where the Playmore development is located. It's in the Lavaca neighborhood, but you can see that that butts right up next to the King William neighborhood. And this is I-37, so it's pretty close to I-37. This will take you north up here to the airport, and this will take you south all the way to Corpus. And then obviously over here, you can see the river as well. So you're only a few blocks away from getting on the river, and it's developed all the way into downtown, into the traditional river walk. And then it's a great area because you've also got a lot of cool things. You know, you've got the Freetail Brewing Company, which is a local beer brewer. You've got Tony G's Soul Food, which they have awesome Sunday brunches and live music. You've got things like the Blue Star Arts Complex, which is a big hub of this neighborhood. And then you've got South Alamo coming right through here and takes you into the heart of downtown. So let's go ahead and jump into the driving tour. Today we're going to get started right in front of Brackenridge High School. You can see the sign here, and that is the Brackenridge Eagles. That's their mascot. Just interesting to note about that place is that Brackenridge High School, the original buildings were built in 1917. The school is over 100 years old, and that means that the neighborhood that supports it is probably a little bit older than that, right? As we get through here, we're also going to just make mention that nowadays, Brackenridge High School is in the San Antonio Independent School District, and they've got approximately 1,500 students that attend Brackenridge. And you can see that it butts right up next to the historic King William area. A lot of these houses, like I said, they're as old as the school at least. Some of them are even older, and a lot of them have been remodeled and kept up over the years, but some of them are still in some of that original older condition. As we drive through here, just kind of note some of the coolness and charm of the neighborhood. So now you can see we're finishing our drive still in King William with Brackenridge High School there on our left, and we're approaching the bridge that goes over the river and connects to the back end of the Blue Star, and that's the Big Tech's apartment complex there that you see that connects with Blue Star also. Now we're on South Alamo, crossing the bridge on the front side on the north end of the Blue Star complex, and that's the Riverwalk there, and then on the other side is Blue Star. And we've got basically King William on one side and what the locals call Southtown on the other. And Blue Star is the heart of Southtown. Now we're just going to take a drive right around the immediate few blocks around the Playmore development itself. And you can see there's restaurants, the high school, all the things that we were talking about. And you can see these buildings are modern construction. So it's kind of that new world meets old world with those 100-year-old homes in the neighborhood that you'll see in a minute here. So it should be a really cool mix. And it's definitely one of the coolest neighborhoods to live in San Antonio right now. So let's keep driving and take a look. basically going to be taking a drive, coming in just a bit outside the King William area. This is more in the Southtown neighborhood, and this is on South Flores. Locals call that the SoFlo district. We're coming up South Flores, and you can see there's some lofts. There's the economic development building. Then you get right here on the corner of Flores and Alamo. And we'll show you that in a minute, but we take a ride on Alamo. That's the main artery of Southtown, and that'll take you from this end all the way downtown to the Riverwalk and the tower and all that. And you can see right here, we're going to kind of enter into the King William neighborhood and then go to one of the classic spots downtown, the Gunter House, which is a restaurant that's kind of connected with the Pioneer Flour Mill. It's kind of a landmark down there in Southtown, the big Pioneer Tower building. But just go ahead and take a look at this neighborhood now as we enter the King William district with some of the new development meeting the old neighborhood. So now we're headed up north on South Alamo, and like I mentioned, this is the main artery of Southtown. We've taken off right there from Flores and Alamo. That's the Pioneer Flour Mill on the left, and we're staring straight at Blue Star. And you'll see we'll have to take this kind of curve in the road here. As we take this curve, you can see that we're still on Alamo. Now we've got a view of the tower, and we're approaching Blue Star on the right-hand side there. And as we kind of get through here, you'll see some of the scooters and the electric bikes available because this is a very walk-friendly, bike-friendly, e-bike zip-around kind of area. And like I said, it's a great view of the tower down there. And we'll be approaching some other great hotspots. As we kind of make this next turn, you'll notice that the St. Benedict there on the left is another condominium complex. There's Beethoven's just straight ahead on the right. But as we make this curve here, like I was mentioning, now we're getting into all the big bar restaurant area of Southtown. And you'll notice the umbrellas and just the liveliness of the neighborhood. So go ahead and take a look. Now that's a great view of the tower, and we're still on Alamo Street, kind of getting to the north edge of Southtown, and then we'll be entering into downtown proper. And up ahead on the right, you can see that old firehouse that became Battalion is the name of the restaurant that it's become, and you can see how close it is to the tower and the Riverwalk and everything that's really downtown related.
We know that the home buying experience can be overwhelming, sometimes frustrating, but we're here to walk you through the entire process, so please feel free to reach out to us. The information is in the description.